What's up, guys? It's another day of our Traders Talk podcast. On today's in today's edition, we'll be talking about signs of profitability or signs to prove that you are becoming a profitable trader. So, it's the introduction today is actually coming from the right. So, on my left, we have Frank FX and Cyprian FX. All right, guys. So I will hand over the mic to Frank FX so he gets us through as usual. Thank you.
All right. I greet you, mentor. Welcome to our channel. This should be our episode 7, I guess. Good. And I guess you guys have been enjoying the conversations because all we do here is we share from experience what will help you as a forex trader. Like my brother said, with us here is Mr. Cyprian FX. I greet you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome to today's morning. How are you doing, sir?
Great, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. So we want to look at those signs that a trader will see when he starts being profitable. Because we all know that in Forex, you don't just start being profitable the first day you come in. So you have to run it for some time. Some persons take 3 years, some take 2 years, some take 5 years before they start seeing these signs, which we are about to discuss right now. So I'll hand over the microphone to Mr. Cyprian to mention one simple sign that you will see and know that you are becoming profitable. For me, I know that if you are profitable, your emotions will be controlled, unlike when you are not profitable. So, Mr. Cyprian, over to you.
Wow. Thank you so much, pal. Today, good morning. What's up? Hope you are fine. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. And wow, we are on episode 7 of this wonderful podcast. And today, as far as you're saying, I'll give one science. You see many traders that they are still in that gambling. They'll find themselves over trading, because over trading is something that you cannot be profitable with it, and you just find yourself stopping doing it, which means that you'll be taking 1 or 2 trades a day, and you will not feel yourself disturbed, because when you are still in the beginner site, you see, you always find yourself addicted to the chart. You always want to be pressing either buy or pressing either sell. It's just like you have a demon, something in you that is controlling you. But when you started getting sign of profitability to become profitable, you will discover that you can take your 1 trade a day. Like today, I've taken my 1 trade out of the trade already, and I'm not feeling as I want to trade again. But before, guys, you can even double your account per day, but you still want to trade. And when you become profitable, you can make your the 2%, 1%, 3% daily, and that day is okay. That is one of the signs. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. That's great. Fellow, do you have anything to say?
Yeah. Okay. For me personally, when I started this journey, I believed so much in signals, in those who have made it before me. So whenever I do my analysis, and maybe one mentor drops a setup, I automatically forget what I've done and I'll believe in what he has done. So when I started becoming profitable, or some of the signs that made me to feel like, hey, I'm beginning to know something, is when I started building confidence. I started gaining confidence, not even building. I started gaining confidence in my strategy, in my analysis, in what I do. Like when I have my setup, at times, there were times when I trade against those I look up to at that time. There were times when I would take a trade and maybe I have a sell and they are seeing a buy, but I'll stick to my sell. And there were days when I was right. So that gave me confidence, and it actually helped me a lot in my journey. And that confidence started expanding to the point where I now understood how to stand my grounds and keep it going. So the first sign is that confidence, believing in what you do, what you've seen, and letting it play out. So that's the first sign, I think.
That's a good one. What you just said now reminded me of something. Years back, I was in a public group, Telegram channel, where we are more than 5,000 persons in an open group where you are allowed to drop screenshots of your trade. You are allowed to provide signals. So you see a lot of people saying buy GBP, USD, buy Euro USD, sell this and that. And I was in that group. Sometimes I will be on sell bias, but I will see some people saying buy on that Telegram channel. And then that will affect me. I'll be like, oh, maybe they are right.
Yeah.
And then when they now enter, they will end up coming in loss. You see, now, had it been I took down my own trade, I would have been right. But as it is, if you are profitable, you start learning that you no longer listen to what anybody is saying.
Yeah.
Whether the person is coming from YouTube, Telegram, community, you don't listen to people's strategy. You now focus on your own and become more disciplined, unlike before. So I agree with you 100% on that.
Yeah.
You start paying less attention to distractions. You now stay within a confined zone where it is your signal that fits you, not what people have to say. So
It also happened to me years ago. I am maybe in a trade, I'm buying maybe gold, and I'm only in profit. Oh, hey, a mentor just come from nowhere. I see, put a signal, sell gold now. I'm in profit. I'll go and cut my buying gold. I'm in swap profit. I go out from the trade and I sell. Hey, some minute ago, gold started going to my stop loss. Meanwhile, if I would have been buying my gold, I would have been massive profit. And guys, now something just changed for my trading style. Now I've discovered that there is certain pattern that I'll be seeing in the market. I've been seeing that the market is producing in the chart. And when I see that pattern, no matter what people will say, no matter what the mentor will say, I don't even look on it, because I know that this pattern have been seeing this pattern in the chart. Do you understand? Like in this morning, I saw some pattern that I've been seeing before. No matter that the market was showing like it is bearish, because the market shows signs of bearish. That is, there was GBP USD, and in 15 minutes and in 30 minutes, the market show a change of character. But as I saw that pattern in 1 hour, I said, no, I will stick on it. Because each time that I see that pattern, because I now trade in a bigger time frame. I don't come down to those smaller time frames, so noisy. And I stick on the pattern. No matter it doesn't give me 1:2, but it gives me 1:1.5, and the market hits some certain level and I want to revise. Today is Thursday. We're almost at the end of the week. I comes out with the small one. I can comes out, but I comes out in blue. But if it was before, I started looking. Oh, 15 to 30 minutes showing me bearish. This one is showing me this one, and so forth. That is why I close my ears from what other mentors, because I believe that what I'm seeing is what I believe and what I stick on. I discipline myself to respect what I see, not what I hear. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think to add to that, profitability is not when somebody is making $200,000 profit.
Yeah.
Or when somebody is making $100,000 profit. Because I noticed some comments on my comment section alongside this our podcast, because I'm always vigilant and I check what people have to say, people's opinion, you know what I'm saying? So some persons will be expecting us to be in a private jet doing this podcast. And then that is the way they want to believe that traders are profitable. They want to see you in a private jet until they want to be like, oh, this guy is profitable. Profitability is when you are consistently making profit from the financial market. It doesn't matter the amount of profit, but you are consistently making profit. You check your trade history in a month, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, and you are green consistently. You are a profitable human being, my brother. Don't let any internet deceive you, because you know there's a video I was watching yesterday on Instagram. A young man who is a profitable trader. On his comment section, people were advising him to go and book a hotel and do video to impress them. You know, come on. Okay, they were telling him on the comment section, go and do lifestyle video for us. Because the young man has already been on a low key level. So comment section mentees are not telling him to go and flex. Come on, like even when you are trying to help these guys, some of them, they still want to be deceived by their own selves. So that is what it is. You will learn that if you're profitable, your emotions is in check. You no longer chase trades. Like you take trade this minute, you hit stop loss. The next thing you want to do is revenge that trade. Immediately. There's stop loss. Why would you take my stop loss? Are you crazy? Why? I'm gonna get you back. Those signs is unprofitability signs. But if you're profitable, when stop loss hits, you know that another setup will come up next time. And then you go and take it the next time. Patience comes in also. Once you put, like Sepa said, trading is even It's not more technical. It's even more psychology and discipline. And I agree to that. So, fellow, what else says how we can?
Yeah. Mr. Sipen, I actually abide with your point when you talk about the fact that when you get used to the charts, there are some patterns that show up. But now, it's difficult to actually get used to that if you don't take screenshots and save. Okay, if you don't actually journal your trades. Personally, I highly recommend journaling because that is what actually got like helped me so much in my journey. I usually watch podcasts and I noticed that so many of those we look up to came to profitability after journaling their trades for a given period of time. So if you don't journal your trades, you don't take record of what you do, it'll be difficult for you to actually spot out those patterns. Like Mr. Sipen can confidently take a trade now, even when everyone is against him because of what he has seen. So your mentor can only give you the beginning of your journey. He can actually enlighten you, brighten your path, but you are the one to walk through that path. You are the one to decide if you'll be profitable or not. Because so many of you come in and you think your mentor has to do everything for you, which is a very big lie. It's actually a pit you are digging for yourself. Okay, because your mentor is more like the light to your path, but the path is yours, which means you have to put in the effort. So the first step you have to take is journal your traits. Make sure you journal your traits, because from those journals, that's when you have that confidence Mr. Sipen has, the confidence I have, the confidence Mr. Frank has. So I can confidently take my trade and hold because I've seen this thing over and over and over again, and I've become used to it to the point where you wake me up from sleep and say, Felix, what are you seeing on the chart? I'll say, okay, this is this, and I'm expecting this, and if it gets to this point and gives me this sign, I will act this way based on historic data. Do you have enough data? Like Mr. Frank said, profitability is not that one big win.
Yeah.
Because so many of you are looking for home runs. Personally, I was looking for home runs too along the line. But I live off trading. Okay? I feed myself with trading. I handle my bills with trading. I fund my travels with trading. Everything I do is trading. That's profitability. Profitability is not that big one you are expecting. It's not a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Think of it. You might be a banker. You have leaders in your domain or in your field.
Yeah.
There are people who are outperforming you. It doesn't mean you are not doing well. You are doing perfectly well. Maybe they were exposed to some kind of funds very early, and they could now easily catapult themselves to that point. But you are not exposed to those kind of funds. Build your way up. Build your way up and stop dreaming to make one home run and find financial freedom. It's a process. Build it as a business. Like we had the conversation even before this podcast, and Mr. Frank was saying he's not a news trader. He don't advocate for that. He is more a businessman in the trading space.
Yeah.
He looks at trading as business,
Yeah.
as a business. So when you have your investment, you make sure you protect your principal.
Yeah.
So you protect your capital.
Yeah.
Those are signs that you are becoming profitable.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are some of the things I think you should take into consideration.
All right, thank you so much. We are coming to an end of this podcast. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do well to subscribe. Smash, in fact, let's give you 1 second to do that. Smash that subscribe button, whether the channel is Mr. Sipen or mine or my brother. Please subscribe to the channel. One more thing, please be guided. Don't be deceived by the audience. Okay, mind the channels you are following and the purpose of following such channels, not because you want them to save you. At the end of the day, you still be the one to save yourself in this industry. I think that's all, guys.
Yeah.
We'll meet them next time in our episode 8. See you guys next time. Bye for now.